Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So my name is Ken, and as you can tell by the description, my channel name is Life with Ken, me. So today I decided to do a little something different and bring to you all basically like from a new YouTuber to another YouTuber. Just a little like tips and advice, and to let you all know like what it was for me to get started to like actually start YouTube. So let's get right into it. From one new YouTuber to another new YouTuber. So I know how hard it is. I'm just getting started with my channel as well. I think my first video I uploaded was about a month ago, and it was a little process for me to actually upload the video. I don't think initially I knew all of the steps to start a YouTube, or I didn't take into consideration the things I would need to know before actually starting a YouTube. So I wrote some things down so I won't forget. So first thing, actually getting the channel started. So I think we overthink just starting the channel, and here on YouTube you'll see a lot of videos that say just start the channel. Just start the channel, just upload anything, just start the channel. And that is true. You do have to actually like just start start the channel, create a name, know what name that you want that'll represent your channel. I always knew that I just wanted something that will always just represent me, so my name will never change. And I know, because granted I might start off doing one thing, but later on down the line I might make the decision to start going in the direction of something else. And I just wanted my name to always just represent me in a sense. And I guess like my name, or I wanted my channel's name to always represent me. I guess that's the right thing to say. And my name will never change. My name will always be the same. So yeah, Life with Ken. I just feel like it was perfect. And yeah. So another thing is, I don't think I knew that starting YouTube you have to create a Gmail account. And so like I already have multiple emails, and I decided to make a whole separate email account for my YouTube channel. You want to do this because you don't want your emails to start, like once you do start getting emails, who knows, you might start getting brand deals, people reaching out to you to sample their products or sponsorship, anything. You don't want all of your other emails to trump those emails. You want to just create one business email for your YouTube alone, separate, everything containing your YouTube to just go into this one email account. So I do recommend creating even if you do have a Gmail, creating a separate Gmail account strictly just for your YouTube channel. So another thing is equipment. So getting started, of course, I'm filming now on a Canon Mark G7X Mark III, I believe. Yes, Mark III. And this camera can be a little expensive. I believe it's about like $500 or $600. But I did not buy this camera solely for YouTube. I already had this camera about a year or two ago, I actually bought it for my daughter to start her YouTube. And I always had, we've always had it. So, but if I didn't have a camera already, I believe my phone would have been perfectly fine. I can't say that because I'm not sure, because I've never filmed on my phone. So, but the quality of iPhones and just phones in general now are bomb. So I'm sure your phone will be just fine. You don't have to go and break the bank and buy a camera just to start your YouTube. Use your phone, whether it's an iPhone, whether it's an Android. Use what you already have laying around, and I'm sure that'll be perfect. So another thing tying into equipment as well are lights. So behind me now, I always film during the day. Like right now is daytime, the sun is up. I always film during the day because I don't have like a lot of lighting equipment. I do have a ring light that I've had for years. I've had for a long time, and it's still, I've had this ring light for about 5 years, and it still is giving what it's supposed to give. And then I recently, before starting this channel, got like 2 small square ring lights to go on the side of my main ring light. So that's what I'm filming with now. I don't have like a big studio light and all of that. I use daylight, and then I use my 3 ring lights. Sometimes I'll use 2 of them because the small square ring lights that I have, it came with 2. Sometimes I'll use both, sometimes I won't. Like right now I'm only using 1. So I'm using 2 ring lights, and I'm in front of my window. If I did not have these ring lights, I would just be using natural sunlight. It is okay to use the natural sunlight. I believe when I started, before my first video, before I was able to buy the 2 extra ring lights, all I was using was my 1 ring light and the natural sunlight. But I'm not gonna lie, you do want to invest in some type of lighting, because with the sunlight, you know, the sun, it moves. It might be really sunny one minute, clouds might come and it might be a little darker the next. So I will say you will want to invest in a ring light eventually, like a little. You don't have to have it when you start, but it'll probably be really helpful to have one. Whereas though the camera, you can invest in that later on down the line. You don't have to, oh, I've made 2 or 3 videos and 10 people have watched. I have 10 subscribers. Let me go buy me a $500 camera. No, it's not that deep. But a camera is something you can invest in later on down the line as well. Editing. So I feel like editing was a big part of why, or is a big part of why maybe some of us don't push out content as much as we'd like to. Editing, girl, I don't think I took into consideration editing before I started YouTube. I just like knew in my head that I wanted to start YouTube. I always hear people say like, it took me such and such time to edit, but editing is one of those things that you don't know till you know. Like, you can't really like fathom like, okay, it probably will take me a little bit longer than her. It might take me a little less, unless you are already familiar with editing. Like if you've never edited a video before, take into consideration editing. Like search on YouTube how to edit, study videos. YouTube, when getting into YouTube is like it's low-key like taking classes and to help you teach yourself how to do these things. Prior to starting my YouTube, I watched so many videos on just like how to be successful on YouTube, how to edit. YouTube taught me how to edit. And then of course once I had to do it myself, like just going in and playing with it, you know, you learn things on your own. But initially YouTube taught me how to edit. I don't have a Mac computer. I have an HP, like, what is this? I guess just an HP computer. And I did not know what software. I didn't even know like I was gonna need like a software to edit. Like I knew, but I only knew about iMovie, I believe, and I think iMovie is solely for Apple products. So I didn't know what to do. So I got on YouTube, and I believe my daughter told me about like Final Cut Pro, and for whatever reason I just couldn't understand it. And then I came across a YouTube account, Think Media, I believe. I came across a YouTube account named Think Media, and there was this guy there. I'm gonna try to link it in the description for the people who have like HP computers and stuff like that. He taught me literally how to edit. Like that video taught me how to edit. So shout out to Think Media, and specifically the guy. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name, but editing is definitely a process. I use a editing software called Filmora Go. Wondershare Filmora Go. That takes me to my next thing. Software is not free. Well, the one I use, it isn't free. I thought that I was gonna be able to just edit on a software for free and just, you know, make my videos and edit, boop, put it out. Nope. The software Filmora, they did have a plan for like yearly, and then another plan for like just a one-time plan, like you just pay one time and then you'll have it forever. It was about around like $70, I believe. 70 for the yearly, and then I think 80 for the, or like 90 for the just have it. Be cautious that you do have to invest. That's another thing you have to invest in. It is an editing software. So next thing is thumbnails. Thumbnails honestly are not like super hard for me. I do edit my thumbnails on canva.com, but I was already familiar with Canva, being as though that I have a business, so I was already kind of knew how to like play with Canva, and so thumbnails aren't like really hard for me. Of course I'll get better at it as I go, but it's not that hard for me. Canva, I love Canva. Like, I'm not sure about any other website. There are other websites that you can do the thumbnails on, but Canva is what I use. It's easy. Just YouTube how to use Canva, or just get on it and play with it. I believe Canva is like $12.99 a month or $11.99, something like that a month for the premium. So like when you see people take their thumbnails are like 5 different pictures of them like in a different outfit, and they're able to remove the background. So the premium version of it, you'll be able to like remove backgrounds and do all type of different things. I do believe it is worth it, getting the premium one. So that's another thing, knowing how to create thumbnails. You want to create good thumbnails because the thumbnail is the first thing people see. People don't know me, they don't know you, they don't know they don't know what you're about to talk about. They don't know what type of person you are. If you're about to just be rambling, they don't know. So initially when they see the thumbnail, it's like you have to catch their eye with the thumbnail. The thumbnail has to draw them in. And when you see people put different like pop-ups on the screen, like on their thumbnail, like a YouTube logo or different fonts, different stuff like that, Canva provides all of that stuff on that website for you to be able to do those different thumbnails. Make those cute thumbnails that'll catch the attention of possibly a new subscriber. Finding music. So finding music is still a little hard for me personally. Not hard, but it's just like, I don't know, I still kind of have a thing with finding music. I'm not just like all the way comfortable with finding music like fast. It might take me a while to find music. So here on YouTube, I actually YouTube how to find, and then don't forget copyrighted music. It has to be copyright free music. So when you use copyrighted music, you cannot be monetized for that video that you put out. So you don't want to make a video use copyrighted music and then you might not be monetized now, but say a month later you're monetized, and then now you can't receive credit from that video because the video has been flagged for copyrighted music. You want to always, so when you upload, I actually watched a video. Everything I've learned to create my YouTube, I've learned off of YouTube. That's the beauty of YouTube. You can literally just create your YouTube from others on YouTube, helping you navigate your way through copyright free music. You want to have, also another thing about music is important. A lot of people, they connect with people low-key through music sometimes. Music is important. You need like background music like this. Low-key, if I took out the background music, it would just sound echoey and it would sound weird. You need background music. You might need music for your introduction. You might need music if you're a vlog. When you do vlogs, you need that good music. Like when you just some people, they live for the music. That music, all of that music needs to be copyright free music. So the way I do it, I do find music on SoundCloud. So it's really all about like searching the right thing. So you can find a new song, a new hip song, whoever the artist is that you like, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, I don't know, Summer Walker, whoever you like, and they have a new song out. You can use the song, but the key to it is that the song needs to be like reworked in some type of way. It needs to be faster, slower, slurred. The words, that's the key to when you get on like SoundCloud, or I'm not sure where other people find their music from, but again, YouTube, how to find copyright free music. But I know for me, when I go on SoundCloud, I'll search a song, but behind it I'll put reworked or remixed or something like that, and it'll give me it'll have a different beat on it. It'll be slowed down, it'll be sped up. Something about it'll be different about the song, but it's still very much that song. And Shit, sometimes it's even like not better than the song, but it's a cute little mix, so it works. And then another thing too, just so if you're unsure about if the song is copyrighted or if you have anything in your video that's copywritten, when you go to upload your video into YouTube will like check for things in your video. It has to go like through some checkpoints, and once you see that everything there was nothing in the video that needed to be fixed, or it cleared through all of those checkpoints, then you know you're good to go on everything that's in your video. So the music is good to go. Created your YouTube name, you've created your Google account, you have your equipment. Another thing about equipment too is a mic. So you can use the sound just from like your camera or your phone, but like I said, I'm using a camera, so when YouTubing out of YouTube, a lot of people suggested that you get a mic. So I did get a mic, I believe. I can't remember what mic I had, but I'll link it in the description. Also have to buy a bracket piece that went underneath my camera. So I did need the bracket piece for the mic to be held on the side of my camera. So the mic could sit, when it connected, it could slide into a piece, and then it all be attached to the camera versus the mic just hanging or dangling or whatever. The bracket piece, and then also the bracket piece had a piece for it to just go on my tripod and for it to screw into my tripod. So that is another thing. I'm not sure how other cameras are, but I did need that for my Canon G7X Mark III. So like I said, you know what your name's gonna be, you've made a Google account, you've taken into consideration all of your equipment, which you'll be filming on, your ring light, your mic if you need one, and then your editing software. Once you start making your videos, you have what editing software you'll be using. So now, another thing you need to be aware of is making your banner and then also making a intro. So making a banner, it wasn't too hard. I'm going to always remind you guys, YouTube how to create a banner. Literally everything that I know how to do on my YouTube channel, I YouTubed it first. Making a banner is simple. I did make it in Canva as well. It's really simple. You just need to know the dimensions that you need for your banner to actually fit into the YouTube banner dimension and everything like that. So once again, YouTube how to create a banner. So next, what will your introduction be? So me, I knew that I just wanted something simple for my introduction. I knew I didn't want anything long. I just literally wanted it to be like straightforward, straight to the point, and that was it. So honestly, I made about 4 YouTube intros before I went, no, maybe 3. I think I made 3 YouTube intros before I went with the one that I have now. And you'll do that. You can just play around with you might make one, not really like it, or you might change your mind. Or some people, they use a different intro every video or every couple of videos, and you can do that too. You don't have to stick with just one thing. YouTube is just be yourself, be who you are, and just do what you feel as though, like, if you like it, do it. Don't do what everybody else is doing. But if you see something from somebody, let me make this clear too. If you see something from somebody and you like it, don't be ashamed to, or don't feel like you've copied somebody else. Everybody here on YouTube has took something from somebody else and created or made it their own in a way. Or we use YouTube for that very purpose. Like I said, I bought clothes because I've seen somebody on YouTube and I liked it. I bought makeup because I've seen somebody on YouTube who looked like me and I liked it, and I went and I tried it and I liked it. It's okay. You're not copying. Copying is, to me, when you literally take every little thing that somebody has done and you copy it to a T and you put it out like it was your idea, or you started that, or you made that. Nobody here on YouTube has started anything. I'm not going to say nobody, but everybody gets inspiration from somewhere. Whether you get inspiration from somebody else, whether you get inspiration from the trees outside, or color, or everybody gets inspiration from everybody, everything, everywhere. Just don't copy don't be lazy and copy somebody's content or their title for their YouTube. Put a little bit of you in everything you do. So that's another thing. So that takes me to my next thing, searchable titles. So when you've made your video, you've edited everything, so now you need to put it up on YouTube and you need to have a title. When you make your YouTube and you create titles, I've seen people do titles like, for instance, using my name, Ken, going to the mall with Ken. Not even that, just something like, I don't know, just something like, I went to the mall and then I went and tried shoes on, come with me. Just something like, girl, we don't know you. Like, we don't know you. We don't know, like, we don't know you. You don't know me. Nobody knows us yet. We're new to YouTube. Nobody knows us. So we need to create searchable titles for us to show up on the algorithm and for us to be seen. Because nobody knows us. YouTube barely knows us. Like, we're new. So you need to create titles. Say, for instance, this video that I'm making now, being as though that it's a video about not necessarily how to start a YouTube, but like how to start a YouTube, or the steps you need to take to starting a YouTube in 2022. Things like that, things that people will search, things that the girl that lives 100 miles from me, but she wants to start a YouTube, that she'll get on her phone or she'll get on her laptop and she'll search how to start a YouTube. Boom. That's the title. How to start a YouTube. It's 2022. How to start a YouTube in 2022. Things I did to start a YouTube in 2022. Things like that. Things that nobody was searching how Ken started a YouTube. Nobody was searching that. Nobody knows me yet. So I need to create a searchable title for me to be discovered. by people that I don't know and that don't know me. So keep in mind that you have to create searchable titles. And then now YouTube has a studio. It's called YouTube Studio. So YouTube has something that I'm not sure. I don't think they've had it. They've been had it. I think it's a newer thing from what I've seen people say on YouTube. But you can literally go into YouTube and go to search. So go into your YouTube Studio. You can see your you can see your analytics inside of your YouTube Studio. And then you can also go to it'll say search, and you can actually search those titles that you want to. For instance, the title that I want to use, how to start a YouTube, or how to start a YouTube in 2022. I can see what the demand is for which title versus how to start a YouTube or just how to start a YouTube in 2022. I can see which one is high in demand, which one people are searching more, and then that'll be the title that I go with, because I know that that's what people are searching, that's what people want to see. Those are the type of videos that are getting watched right now. So I just want to say, from one new YouTuber to another, congratulations. Shout out to you for starting. Shout out to us for starting. This is not an easy thing, because I was thinking I'm gonna just do YouTube. I love YouTube. I live for YouTube, and I'm gonna start a YouTube. It's not easy. It is not easy to just getting ready to film a video is a process. So, but if it's something that you have to, nothing in life is easy. You have to go get everything you want. So, be consistent. Be consistent, be consistent, be consistent. I'm even struggling with being a little more consistent than I want to be. I know we work, we have kids, we got school, we got just real life things going on, but find time to sit down, film your videos, and be consistent. So that is it for this video. And if you're a new YouTuber, hey to all my new YouTubers, from one new YouTuber to another. Hopefully this video helped somebody in a way. That was the goal, and you was able to take something from it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you're a new YouTuber, and let me know what it took for you to start YouTube and everything like that. See you in my next video. Bye.